707 requesting clearance for departure. Runway 27, over.
My name is Kiva and I am at Lake Julian, and I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing my in the bag today. I have two G-Star AVRs, which this one, my orange one, I like to putt with more. It is more flexible and more understable. I like it for more long putts. This blue AVR, I like it more for shorter putts with its more overstability. This next putter is my Sensei. I like it for long putts. This putter is more overstable than my AVRs. And sometimes I use it for approaches with a little bit of hyzer. Sometimes I might use it for a big anhyzer throw. Next up I have my Midnight Prowl. I like this disc for big anhyzer shots to the green or a big drive that is a hyzer flip. Next I have my Iron Samurai 3, which I really like this disc because I can throw it on a big anhyzer and it will keep going all the way till the green. And this is a very distance mid-range in my bag right now. Next up I have my Banshee. I like this disc for big spike hyzers that will get to the green just in time. It will have either a big skip, or if it is on sand, it won't skip at all, which I like that. Next, I have my Instinct, which I really like it for forehand flexes through trees or backhand approaches that are stable enough to curve back. This is my Forage Instinct. I like this instinct for more stable shots, and this one has more overstability than my Gray Instinct. This instinct is also more stable than my Banshee, which I was talking about earlier. I like this one for big forehands and sometimes big spike hyzers. Then I have my Dark Rebel. I like this disc for just straight shots in tree lines, or maybe a forehand anhyzer shot for medium-sized drives and long approaches. Then I have my Star Eagle. I like this disc for big forehand approaches and sometimes long anhyzer drives. Next I have my River. I like this disc for big understable drives, and sometimes I like it for hyzer flip shots for just a long fairway tunnel shot. Next up I have my G-Star Leopard. I like this disc for big straight shots that are big tunnels, and sometimes big anhyzer shots that go around corners in woods. Next, I like my Zen, Nate Perkins Signature Series, for big flex shots, either through woods or out in the open. This disc helps me a lot for big distance shots or big forehand shots that has a lot of room to let it rip. Next up, I have my Star Roadrunner. I like this disc for big flat to anhyzer shots, and sometimes flex lines, and also forehand hyzer shots for big anhyzer shots. Sometimes I like to do this disc for rollers, and sometimes I like to do this for long shots to the basket. Next up, I have my Sidewinder. I like this disc for big hyzer to flip to anhyzer shots. Sometimes I use this disc for big hyzer rollers. Sometimes I use this disc for big hyzer flip shots just to get it up the fairway and keep it moving. Then I have a North Cove Sidewinder. I like this disc for big hyzer flip rollers mostly, and sometimes I like it for big sky hyzers to flip to anhyzers to get into large gaps that turn. And then I have my stall, which I like to use for big hyzer shots to the green, and sometimes big flex forehands through tree tunnel gaps. Then I have my Elaine King Signature Series Photon. I like this disc for max distance shots that require some overstability, and big forehand shots that I can get as much distance with my forehand as possible. Last disc, I have my Cloudbreaker 3. I like this disc for big anhyzer shots or just big spike hyzer lines to the basket. And sometimes I'll use it for a skip shot. That is my in the bag.